Maang gabi, Passport Kings and kaibigan. So the word today is doon, doon, which means there. So you'll notice, if you ask Filipinos something like doon, oh, it's over there, they won't point with their finger normally. They'll use their lips and point. Channel, doon, oh. So that's the word for today. Now to get into our topic today, negativity. Negativity is just, for me, it's why focus on it so much, right? The reason for this topic today is because lately I've been getting a lot of, on my For You page, is negativity. A lot of expats, foreigners, speaking either negative about the Philippines, or if they're in another country, even, Africa, Europe, or South America, wherever. And you guys have to realize that things aren't going to be the same as in whatever country you came from. That's one reason you're not there now, right? Because you didn't like the way things were there. Well, if you don't like things that are happening here or wherever you are, whether you're here or Africa or wherever, maybe it's time for a change. But don't go online and make a video about all these negative things, especially criticizing governments. I mean, right before I came here this last time, I think it was in Indonesia, this one woman was speaking negatively on a TikTok or a YouTube channel or something like that. And the government, I forget if they kicked her out or put her in jail because of it. I mean, guys, we are guests here. The things that we think are negative are normal life, whether it's bureaucracy, red tape, whatever. We have no say in it. So why be so negative on these things? Look at the positive things that's going on. I mean, here in the Philippines, the people are so kind and loving, right? I mean, you meet a stranger and they're really nice. Can you say that about in the US or Europe? You know? Thing is, whether you're having negative thoughts or actions against a local business or a government or red tape or bureaucracy, or the roosters are too loud or the karaoke's too loud or whatever, guys, get over it. Again, if these things are too much for you, maybe it's time to leave, go to a different country or back to your home. But don't be so negative. Negativity only grows. The more it's like a monster or whatever. The more you feed it, the bigger it gets, and that's all you'll focus on, right? I've seen it over and over again, and where all they can think about is negativity after a while. All the positive things are gone. And so we have to focus on the positive things in life. Otherwise, we will overthink, or we will think only on the negative things. You know, another thing that's been popping up on my For You page are guys talking about other expats in relationships with women that have a larger age gap than they have with their significant other. I mean, the one guy, he has about almost a 10-year age gap between between him and his spouse, him being older, and yet he has the nerve to say the older guys with the younger women are these. And I'm like, he says he only came over for love. Well, you don't know what these other guys came over for. A lot of guys, yeah, they are brokenhearted and they are trying to find someone. But you do have the F boys that come over and go from girl to girl to girl. And yes, ladies, be careful for those guys that only go from one woman to another. Ladies, ladies men, you know. Uh, but just because another man finds a much younger woman that's of legal consenting age and beautiful, more model type than maybe your spouse is, doesn't give you the right to say that they're just a. That's my 2 cents. Me, as long as they're consenting age and everyone's being consensual about the whole situation. You know, I've seen people in a relationship that they, yeah, there's a 30 and 40-year gap in their age, but they stay together a lot longer than a lot of people. I mean, my ex-wife, uh, we got married here, but she's a year older than me, you know. But maybe these guys that are putting these other guys down for having the large gap, they feminism has just got a hold of them because think about it. For thousands of years, it has always been older guys and younger women, older guys dating younger women. But in the last 100 years or so, since feminism has gotten a hold of everyone, even the guys are condemning each other about having a even larger than 1 or 2 year age gap. So, guys, just be patient with each other. Again, going back to the negativity, if you let it devour you, that's all you'll think about. So let's stay positive, adapt to the culture so you don't become negative, adapt to the culture so you understand it better. A lot of these negativity videos come from people that just haven't adapted, and they don't want to adapt. They want the things the way they are back in their country or whatever. Well, then if that's so and you're not willing to adapt, maybe time to go back or whatever. But don't be so negative. There's so much beauty here or in other countries that there's no need to focus on the negativity. So on that note, be positive, change someone's life today, give them a smile. Not everyone receives a smile. Till next time, catch you guys later.
I can't tell what's wrong or right. Should I go without saying goodbye? All I know is I need to be somewhere else to say